while back, I got this like message download that a man gives you a gift and to be grateful. I had another one that a man gives you $25 to be grateful, and that the answer was in my inner child. My inner child had the answer, and obviously the hidden in plain sight stuff. And I've had counterfeits in my life, but also the difference was in the instant gratification, because things aren't always what they seem, and anything worth having may take some time. You can't just judge something based on the surface. You have to dig deeper, and to not move out of fear, and to do the right thing even if it means people throwing the stones at you, because you knew your hands were clean, essentially. So whenever I think about a man gives me a gift, I wasn't really sure what that meant. But then the inner child thing, well, my inner child loved brand new. I still love brand new. A little confirmation joke. I still listened to them, to be honest. I didn't want people to know that, because I didn't want people to think badly of me because of what it is said that he had done. But it was just said that he had done it. There was just really no solid proof that I have seen. But I also think in this life sometimes we are used for a greater purpose, and that it's not always about us. You just have to trust that whatever it is that is for your highest purpose, you just have to trust and not get scared. And sometimes people are a bigger part, but it's not the most glorious part. It's not the easiest. But if you trust and you do the right thing, you will reap the benefit. You just can't sell out. And that came full circle whenever I was thinking about the place I started working at, and that things aren't always what they seem on the surface. Well, $25, it's not always about me. The club I was working at, whenever I worked at like a strip club, I was cocktail waitressing for a little bit, and I was given $25 by the owner, and I thought that's what that was. But that's that instant gratification. But also, it's not always about me too. So this new job I started, the owner gives us a $25 comp tab, and we can use it and buy customers drink if we want. That's the clientele. And I thought that was awesome, because they don't advertise or anything, and I thought it was very generous of him, because the other places I work at, we don't get free shit. He also lets us have food. And then I was thinking about that. I was thinking about how I didn't even know about the comp tab until like later on, so like the instant gratification thing. But then also I had to understand that sometimes it's not all about me. To not move out of ego, to not move out of fear, to not be greedy, to do the right thing because it's the right thing, but what makes me feel good rather than what will get me ahead the fastest. And that's what all of that meant. And the answer was in my inner child. And my inner child, Baby Wynn, loved brand new. She still loves brand new. And when I listen to the lyrics, and I've related to a lot of their music my whole life, I don't think that someone who could write those words could do such a thing. I don't know him, but I also don't know who said that about him either. But what I do know is what happened to me, how people have treated me, how they look at me, and how I've had to heal a lot of stuff and how a lot of people who are like me will engage in substances and different things and can be set up. Yeah, I just can see the gray area in how things aren't always exactly what they seem. And we need to ask questions about it rather than believing smear campaigns. Because we've lived in this inverted world, we've been asking the wrong questions. What we should be asking is who's behind the camera? Who's the one smearing? Maybe they're the culprit.